Episode 3813, The Wait is Over.
Moms, it's time to rediscover, rejuvenate, and renew who you are in mind, body, and spirit. Welcome to Create Your Now, Your Best Selfie, the show to help you do just that. Here's your host, certified life coach, personal trainer, and nutritionist, Christiane Wargo.
Happy day. I hope you're ready for an extraordinary week. Because you know what? When you lean into what God has in store for you, nothing is impossible. This is the day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. The wait is over. For those of you who are brand new to Create Your Now, welcome to this incredible family. I'm so delighted of your presence. If you already had the opportunity, you want to head on over to createyournow.com where you can learn more and sign up for the Kisses newsletter, the Keep It Simple strategy, everyday solutions to live, love, and impact. You know, walking in step with God isn't just a stroll in the park. It's a gritty, kind of get your hands dirty, often grueling journey that challenges your patience more than your external chaos of the world. The hardest part isn't what comes at us from outside, but wrestling with the timing of God's plan. The truth is, God has already prepared a way before you. He has a place destined for you. But there's always a catch, isn't there? Yeah, there is. So when He knows you're ready, what then? Oh, yeah, the wait is over. As I was thinking about this, we all know that feeling, right? A dream seeds itself deep inside, and you can see the vision crystal clear. A powerful calling, a life meant for more. You're like, yes, that's me, Lord, sign me up. Yet, why aren't all the pieces falling into place immediately? Like you're on board. It's like, okay, I've discerned, I've had conversations, I've been told by people, it's been reinforced. It's like, yes, this is where I'm going. But why is the path littered with delays, detours, and moments where it feels like you're stuck rather than sprinting toward your destiny? The struggle isn't about faith or desire. It's the trap of running ahead of God. Ecclesiastes 3 verse 1 says, "For everything there is a season and a time for every matter under heaven." When you rush, thinking you can cut corners, God has set, right? I mean, we like to cut corners. It's like, well, if I could just shave off an extra 5 years, some of us would like to shave off an extra 5 pounds, but we're not talking about that here. We're talking about your mind, body, and spirit. And when you're like, gosh, if I could just cut some corners, I know God says I'm kind of supposed to go this way, but I don't know. The natural consequence is a slowdown. It's like trying a sprint versus a marathon. It burns you out and the finish line remains just out of reach. You get there, and you got all this heavy breathing. You can't make it. You can't cross the finish line. You can't break the ribbon. I think about Joseph in Genesis 37 through 50. And Joseph had big, big dreams, visions given to him by God. But his journey wasn't an instant triumph. He was sold into slavery, falsely accused, imprisoned, far from the throne he was destined to occupy. Yet, God's perfect timing was at work behind the scenes. Joseph's quote-unquote wait was necessary preparation. When his time came, he walked out of prison, not as a broken man, but as Egypt's second in command, ready to save nations during famine. Now, does that sound like wasted time to you? Hardly. Joseph's years of waiting were a training ground, an essential chapter before the now arrived. And maybe you're feeling that in your own progress. It's just this constant loop, one step forward, 2 steps back. But I want you to look deeper. 2 Corinthians 12 verse 9 says, "My grace is sufficient for you, for my power is made perfect in weakness." The starting point today isn't the same as it was when you first heard your calling. Hold on. Just hold on a minute. Listen to that again. The starting point today, where you are, is not the same as it was when you first heard your calling. when you had the dream, when you woke up in the middle of the night, when certain things kept repeating themselves and people kept coming to you going, you should think about doing this. Maybe certain doors started to open. Right now, you're stronger, you're wiser, and more equipped than you were back then when you knew that that's what you were supposed to do, though you might not see it yet. The wait, my friend, isn't a punishment. It's God's refining fire. And when the wait is over, make no mistake. It's time. It's time to create your now. Ecclesiastes chapter 11, verse 4 warns, "Whoever watches the wind will not plant. Whoever looks at the clouds will not reap." When the moment comes, don't hesitate. Move forward in faith, with faith, trusting that God knew exactly when you'd be ready. The wait is over. It's time to create your now. Think about the dream and the season that you've been in. Maybe you've been juggling 5,000 things, and it's not the one thing you really want to juggle. You're like, God told me to do this, but there's this and this and this and this and this and this. And you're like, when am I going to get the one thing? Maybe you're never going to have the one thing the way you think it's supposed to look. But when you are ready and when God knows you're ready, the wait is over and it's time to create your now. And maybe you're wondering how to know when the waiting season ends. Watch for the doors God opens up for you, sometimes unexpectedly. And the dots just start happening. You're like, oh my gosh, this connects to this and this connects to that. And the peace that surpasses understanding. Wow. Your response, only God. And when God's timing is right, the path seems to open with clarity. You're not sitting there with question marks. You're not sitting there going, no, I just got to sit with this for a little bit longer. I need to digest this. I need to discern a little bit more. I need to have further conversation, more prayers. I need more prayer warriors for this. The prophet Isaiah encouraged in Isaiah 43, verses 18 through 19, "Forget the former things, do not dwell on the past. See, I am doing a new thing. Now it springs up. Do you not perceive it?" That's your cue. The wait has ended. Do you not perceive it? The new thing God is doing is breaking through, but are you willing to spring up? Are you willing to say, I'm here, I'm ready to rise up, regardless of how long your to-do list is, regardless of what's happening in your season of life? Because maybe what's happening, God knew you'd be there, I guarantee you. And maybe you have more strength than what you're giving yourself credit for. Maybe you need to take a jump. You're like, but I'm not ready. Maybe that's when you're supposed to be ready, because God knows your heart more than you do. God created you, my friend. So why are you sitting here trying to make excuses? And I say this knowing that I've been going through this for months now. And I have been open with you, saying I have been wrestling with God, going, okay, that's it. A few weeks back, I was like, I'm quitting everything. I'm dropping it, all of it. I just didn't feel like I could give anymore. I was like, my well is running dry. If I don't have enough to fill me up, one of my great mentors, friend, Dan Miller, he's gone home to be with the Lord. But one of the things that he was very persistent about was that when it's time, you're to rise up. You're to go and do it. Stop living in your excuses. What does this make possible? What can you do? That's your cue. God's saying, this new thing I'm doing, do you not see it? You got to wake up. I've given you everything. I've connected the dots for you. Now your heart is ready. Your mind is ready. Now you can do it. Oh yeah, I know. You got other things happening. Your kids are older. They're in more things, but that's okay. I still got you. So what's your next move? Your next move is to step boldly into your calling, to do the next thing That next step, one step at a time, leads to miles of greatness. The wait isn't wasted. It's your foundation. Your story isn't stuck. It's in preparation. Remember, my strength is my story? Yeah. Sometimes you have to write 15 chapters to get to the one that changes the world. And that's chapter 16. Now it's time to run, not ahead of God, but alongside him with confidence. Think about Psalm 37 verses 23 through 24. The steps of a man are established by the Lord when he delights in his way. Though he fall, he shall not be cast headlong, for the Lord upholds his hand. You may feel like you're falling, but God says, I got you. Here's my hand. But are you willing to take that leap before the hand is extended? I know it's kind of scary, isn't it? Been there, doing that. There's some crazy things happening right now, and pretty soon I'll be able to share every single one of them with you. But a lot of it has been little bits by little bits by little bits. And over time, I'm like, okay, this should be happening right now. It's perfect. And I'm like, no, it's not. It's not perfect because I've got all these other things and stuff wasn't falling into place. And I'm like, why is it not working? I know this is what it is. You gave me this vision. This is not mine. This is yours. And I was getting flustered. And the season of where I'm in with the kids and the family, I was like, this is not working. What am I supposed to do? And God said, wait, you asked me to show you. Do you see I'm showing you? Do you not see I'm holding you? And wait, here's my hand. Will you take it? That's what God is saying to you today. He's holding your hand. Will